So in this explanation, I will describe my approach to assessment. So in this explanation, I will describe my approach to assessment 7 on P31 of the laboratory activity, multiple regression. So where we transition from simple linear regression to multiple regression. So in simple regression, we work with a single independent variable and a dependent variable. However, in multiple regression, we expand our analysis to involve more than one dependent variable and independent variable and one dependent variable. So our instruction is to find a new data set comprising at least 10 attributes and 200 observations. So the goal was to conduct a correlation analysis to identify significant factor that would contribute to our dependent variable. So I began by searching for a data set on Kaggle, which is the house sales in King Country, USA. So this data set contains 21 attributes and a substantial number of observations, more than 1,000. So it's essential to note that not all attributes in this data set were relevant to my prediction goal. So specifically, I aim to predict the price attribute and this one. Mm. So to identify the independent variable related to the price attribute, uh, to identify the independent variable related to the price attribute, I used to rapid miner. I used to rapid miner to perform a correlation matrix. So I exclude so I exclude I exclude certain attributes from consideration such so for example this one. So as you can see here, uh, so as you can see here, I think we need to perform a correlation matrix analysis using rapid miner. So I excluded certain attributes from consideration, such as those binary attributes like this one here. So so uh so so they do not fit not to include attributes like waterfront here because the view the view here is about indicating the view from the property similar to waterfront. So this variable may not be suitable for tradition correlation analysis uh, due to its categorical or discrete nature. So so um so so for the correlation matrix, it will help us to distinguish between two variables if they have if they have relationship. So connect us. Here. So So if we can run it, as you can see here, so you can see here, so as you can see here, um, for our prediction for the price, they need to know where what is the good relationship between into the price. So for the bedroom, there are 0.3. I think this is a little bit of relation between the price. And for the bathroom, it is, I think, good relationship between the price and also the square foot living, because 0.7, this is nearly in a positive correlation, and it is a good relationship. So, but for the square foot of lot, these are 0.090, so it is no relationship between the price. For the floor, I think this is not a good relationship between the price because there are 0.2. So this one is not I want to predict because this is a binary. This is a binary, or it is not a continuous numerical value here. The waterfront and the view. So this is not included in our in our attributes to predict the price. So for the condition, this is also has no relationship because there are 0.017, also the grade and the square foot. This one, there are no relationship because, oh no, this one is a point. Square foot is no relation, floor 0.2, this is a little bit, this one is not included. For the condition, these are the no relationship between the price. So this the grade and the square foot above is a good relationship for the price. No, good. So I think um, for the good for the good for the good and dependent variable, for our dependent variable, which the price is the grade, because there are 0.67 and square foot above. This one is also included for our also the square foot living. So this one. So what we're going to do, bathroom, bathroom square foot living, grade and square foot. Bathroom square foot living. So what we're going to do is select attribute, uh, we need to select the price because this is our y variable here, and for our dependent variable is the what, what is that? Bilis ko makalimot na. Wait. Correlation. Correlation. The bathroom, bathrooms, li- bathroom living, great and square, bathroom living square, sorry, bathroom living square. So, above, living, iniisip, kung makalimot, bathroom. What the, ano isa? Breathe. Alright, breathe, 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 breathe. And square foot living. So this one is, our independent variable. So for the dependent variable, they want to, this one is dependent variable. So the price is our y variable since they want to predict here. So, so, 4, 16, 10, 12, 16. So the 16 attributes here is not included because some of these are not relevant to our predicting which is the price, and also some of these are a binary format which is the waterfront and view. So if you apply this, you can run. So as you can see here, there are 21,600 current example. There are 5 regular attributes, and since they have select the attributes, the price, bottom, square foot, living, rate, and above. So there are no special attributes since hindi pa naman tayo na, hindi pa naman natin na ano yung pinaka independent variable. So for the next step is we need to we need to set the role, set the role, set role. So why we gonna do for set role? Because set role is to set the role of the independent variable here. So so for the set roles, we need to set the roles of price, and for the target variable, this is our this is the label. So we apply it, and as you can see here, um, in the previous in the previous attribute here, there are no special attribute. But for now, when they want to set the role of the price, there are one special attribute, and this is the price because this is our predictor here. And the four regular attributes are the bathroom, square foot, living rate, and above. So what we're going to do the next is we need to split the data. So we need to split the data. So according to our structure, uh, this one data set of 70% and 30% test. So for the train data set, it's up to 70%, and for our testing data set is 30%. Yeah. So if you want to run it, So for the 21,400 plus example, there are 15,120 example here, and one special attribute is for a regular attribute. So, so our next our next is we need to we need to use linear regression operator. So this one. So as you can see here in our table of linear regression, so for the code, for the bathroom, according to our instruction, if there are four asterisk here, there are good relationship in the in our in my independent variable, which is the price. So also the square foot living, there are there are four asterisks here. Also the grade square foot above and so on. So for the field value here, uh, according to our instruction, if there are 0.0 here, there are good relationship between between my independent variable. Okay, so for the next step, we need to apply a model lang. Need to apply the model. Yeah, need to apply model here. So as you can see here, for our prediction price, there are this one is this one is this for this this row number 1 to 4 is a good relationship because there are low here. So for the next, and as you can see also pala, and for the 15,000 example, there are 6,482 example and two special attributes because there's one is for the prediction of the price and for regular attributes here. So for the next for the next for the next operator that we use is we need to apply we need to use a performance. We need to use performance here. So what we're going to do is connect this one, connect this one, and connect this one, and this one, and this one. So if they want to run it, you set the parameter for that. Uh, going to do not the one more here. Play the module. Um, I think this is the performance evaluation. Kaya pala ako nagkamali. Hmm. Year. Ay, nako. Kaya pala. Okay, so if you want to run it, so for the performance, as you can see here for the RMSE, there are 244,597. This is a low because according to our instruction, the if the RMC is low, the low is the better performance for our for the prediction. So for this one is good. So for this one is good, and if you want to perform about the Chris DM, which is the correlation RSSP, prediction average, correlation. No, normally subset error. If you want to run it, so for the normalized, there are 0.689 because so this one is a good relation between the price of Y attribute and RRSE, also the good. For the correlation, this one is the good because nearly a positive correlation. This one is the good, and prediction average. I think this is the good because nearly in the RMSE. So that's it for today in our activity. Thank you so much for watching. So gusto ko lang so magtatagalog ako, and ito kasi iniisip ko, di rin ako makapag-focus. Gusto ko lang po magpasalamat sa professor namin. Ah, um, Gusto ko lang po magpasalamat sa professor namin. Hindi ko alam kung pwede sabihin dito. Basta basta alam niyo na kung sino siya, si ma'am. Gusto ko lang po magpasalamat dahil po, ah, naging na-motivate po ako sa pagtuturo niyo kasi sa lahat po ng professor na na nakakilala ko po, kayo lang po yung sobrang responsableng professor na nakilala namin, and natutuwa po kami dahil, sobrang 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 approachable niyo sa mga estudyante sa'min, and kahit po medyo mahigpit po kayo, naiintindihan po namin 'yun, and nagiging positive feedback naman po sa'min, and nagiging positive naman po sa'min kasi ginagampanan po namin yung mga performance namin. And gusto ko pong magpasalamat dahil naging professor namin kayo, and sa next generation niyo po, kung saan man po kayo or di po namin alam kung lilipat po kayo, sana po, ah, sana po pagsikapan niyo pa po, and maging gano'n din po kayo sa'min para mas marami po kayong maturuan na estudyante katulad namin. Yun lang po ma'am, and ingat po palagi, and God bless po. I love you ma'am. Thank you.